The year is 2012. I had to look. And we were going to talk about... It's going to be one of those episodes. We're going to talk about Stolen. My name is Brian Lee. To my left.
Bram.
To my right.
Christopher Lee.
To my beer. This... Listen. I had a few drinks last night. A little rough around the edges. Martinis were involved.
Ooh.
And nachos.
Yeah, I know.
EPH. Oh. Chicken tinga nachos. He thought I was making up words earlier. Really quick, one of my coworkers has a qualm with you and your opinion of Cheez-Its.
They must be a hillbilly.
Yeah, he's like, so as soon as I clock in,
that's right.
As soon as I clock in, he's like, hillbilly food. But it's funny too because he kind of has a southern drawl. He's like, hillbilly food. I'm like, he's also the one who yells "dadgummit" from across the store. We are drinking Pipeworks blended in Imperial Porter blended with barrel-aged beer.
So it's beer blended with beer.
Yeah, I didn't understand that fully.
It means it's double beer.
Oh, double beer.
Yeah, it's science.
It's like Double Dare, but not.
Exactly, with Mark Summers.
Did he kill himself?
There was something with him. I don't know what happened.
Oh wait, maybe it's Ray Combs. No, Ray Combs. I think he killed himself.
Is it Ray? Was his name Ray Combs?
That's the Family Feud guy.
Yeah. Remember Tourette's guy? I'd kill myself too if my last name was Combs.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
You remember Tourette's guy?
I remember Tourette's guy.
Yeah. They were talking about Ray Combs.
Damn it!
Oh yeah. Okay, well I'm going home. But
oh my god! I'm gonna quit. I just quit.
Fuck keywords
Thank
for
you.
Stolen. First one, presumed dead.
What's this movie?
What movie are we talking about? The main villain. He was.
Yes, that's right.
Oh,
yes.
Vincent!
Yeah.
God damn it!
Brian's having difficulty pouring.
Put it on eBay later.
Yeah. Well, we are
Special
famous.
Hashtag famous. Next black keyword, money. FBI. Teenage daughter. And black comedy, which is very misleading.
I was gonna say this isn't a Medea movie.
Well, I think they mean dark comedy.
Yeah.
But this isn't a black.
I love Martin.
Yeah, Tyler Perry wasn't in this, so.
Oh my lord! I have not seen a single one of those
Me either.
movies.
Yeah, me either.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, boy.
I am on the struggle bus today.
Oh boy.
The best bus.
God. I don't have a lot of notes, but it is pretty fresh in my mind.
Yeah, mine's not.
Oh yeah.
Mine's not.
Yeah. I am a dark beer guy for sure.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Sorry. We start with
That's good.
Yeah.
Wow. Pretty sweet.
Yeah, like a kind of a maple.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Now I feel better.
All I needed was that sweet alcohol. Take the shakes away.
Much better. Brandan, do you recommend Stolen?
Oh, that's right.
Do I recommend Stolen?
Do you remember what movie Stolen?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I'll admit I watched this Sunday, like almost a week ago.
Oh.
So on the cover right here, I was like, which one's Stolen? Oh, right.
Yeah, I watched it a few days back.
Can you hand me a tissue?
There you go.
Thank you. Oh, tissue. God damn it. Glad you're made of money.
Yeah, I'm tissue money right here, buddy. Yes, I do.
You do? Okay.
I do recommend it.
Okay.
Because it was, the plot, it was all over the top. Like, it was like, yeah. It was, I liked it just because it was outlandish. It had a couple, like, he had really one good freak out, I remember, at the beginning. That was really about it. There was a few throughout, not really any I would call them freakouts, but I just like how it was like, just an outlandish, like, it was quick too. That's another reason I'm giving it.
I think this is an hour
and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm just like, it just kept moving. You didn't feel, I never felt like I'm like, this is dragging forever, come on.
Yeah, let's say that. Yeah, it does move pretty quick.
So, and with all that and just the goofiness, like, stuff that could never happen, you know, just, I like that kind of stuff sometimes. You know, the movie has to be the right kind of movie, so that's why it's a yes for me.
Brian, would you recommend Stolen?
Yes. But kind of barely. I mean, it's like, so it was an alright movie. It held my attention. But, I mean, I guess I wouldn't watch it again.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was okay.
Yeah. It's not like, I'm gonna go, after this, I'm watching Stolen again. Yeah, it's not.
I'm never
it's
like,
not-
no movie you gotta see, Stolen.
Yeah, it's not like that, but it's a decent, like, 1 or 2 watch.
Yeah. See, I'm kind of where you're at, Brian, where it's just like on the fence.
Yeah.
But I think I'm actually going to lean the other way and say not recommend it. The biggest reason being I hated the teenage daughter.
Yes.
She was terrible.
She was, yeah. I didn't
I think she kind of single-handedly ruined it.
The music is also really terrible.
Yes, because they played that one, that like one theme over and over. Yep.
It was it was like this like guitar music, but then like with like horns.
Yeah, it was weird.
And I kind of equated it to like 1970s NFL highlight reels.
Yeah.
Watch Joe Namath go back. That's what I say. Yeah, the music was bad. One takeaway that I did have is so when they are breaking into the bank vault, so they go
In the beginning.
They go through the toy store next door.
Yeah.
And they had that big gun that like puts like the bolts in the wall.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, that'd be really handy to have. And then I really thought about it. I'm like, I would use that like twice. Like, when am I gonna hang up? You know, it's like a punching bag, a plant. That's about it. So.
We have 2 plants.
Okay.
Let's not go crazy here.
Yeah.
Hey, where was it located?
New Orleans.
Yes.
That's so shocking.
It made me want to look up New Orleans real estate. Like, we could maybe move to New Orleans.
Yeah. Like I wonder, does he live? Does he live there?
I think we talked about
He
this.
had a
He at
place
one
there.
time,
Yeah.
he did have the house there.
I mean, I wonder if he just like convinces like the production's like.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
And I know at one point Louisiana offered pretty big tax breaks for filming, so.
I don't know why, but like, he peed on his shoe, I don't know why I thought that was that funny. I'm thinking about it now, and it's like, that wasn't that funny. I'm just like, oh. Okay, when it started and that guy's walking down the street, I'm just like, oh, great. Like, this movie is just gonna be horrible.
Guys walking down the street.
The guy that gets drunk. Remember
Yeah.
at the beginning, he's like, all right, he's drunk. I'm just like, this is like, I don't know why. I'm just like, just that completely turned me off right away. I'm just, this is stupid.
Okay.
But then, I mean, throughout, it got me. I'm like, okay, this is fine. I just don't know. I couldn't tell you why though. It just comes like, I don't want to watch this. It just made me angry. Happy face pancakes.
Yes, and CCR.
Yeah.
Yes.
He really likes CCR, which it's okay.
He did with his hand.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was like, he did it.
He did the thing. Woo! I feel like the FBI are very bad at their job. in this movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like especially when the one guy yells, "We're on the wrong block!"
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
You're just showing your terrible job there. But I will say, it must have to do with whoever the fight coordinator or like stunt coordinator is, because I never pictured Nicolas Cage as a.
Whenever you talk,
I've never pictured thought of Nicolas Cage as like an action actor.
Oh yeah.
But that sequence where he's running out, man, I had like a thing in my.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna take one of those cough drops actually. That was weird.
Have that one.
So when he's running out from the bank, and he's running with the money, and like the 2 cops like cut him off in the alley.
Oh yeah.
And then that whole sequence of Nick Cage throwing the bag of money at him, and then like slamming the door and like doing like all the.
Yeah, it was pretty.
It was coordinated really well.
Yeah.
And then there was like another sequence, I think when like later on in the movie where he's riding in the back of the cop car and he dislocates his own thumb.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, there's like some. I'm like okay.
Yeah, there's some neat things. I like after, he's in jail for whatever, and then after they chase him late, like 8 years later, and they showed him running down the street, and they would cut to his legs, and then do a pan back of just him. Do you remember that part? Of him.
You lost me at legs.
They were so he's running, and the camera's on him, and they, instead of just focusing on him the entire time while he's running, they would do a close-up of his legs going, and then back out and show him. And then a close-up of his upper body, and then back out. They did it it was like a 5-10 second thing, but I thought it was really weird. You guys didn't catch it?
Nope.
Well then. But he looked, when he was running,
He does
looked like he hadn't run in a while.
He does run really funny. That I didn't know.
Yeah.
He's not funnier than Steven Seagal, though.
No.
Have you ever seen Steven Seagal run?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Very limp wrist.
It's literally.
I have a great story about Steven Seagal.
Hit me!
Okay, so I work in customs brokerage, and I went to
Brag much?
I went to a conference for the Fish and Wildlife, and because there's you wouldn't realize there's a lot of stuff that would have to get passed through Fish and Wildlife that you might not think. So they brought in some items that were confiscated because the proper whatever wasn't done.
Yeah.
So they had this bag. It was made out of crocodile. The latches were bear claws. Every part was a different animal. The guy that had that made, he had it made from somebody in Thailand. The guy made it there. Mm-hmm. The reason he had it made is because Steven Seagal had that bag. He had a hat made of alligator, a jacket, and boots. He wanted this because Steven Seagal had it. So he commissioned this guy in Thailand to do it. The guy in Thailand didn't make it out of alligator. He used crocodile. He used all this other stuff. So this guy, when it finally came to the U.S., Fish and Wildlife were like, "Hey, this isn't alligator. It's crocodile. You can't have this type of all this stuff he couldn't do." This guy was so pissed. He was following the Fish and Wildlife people, giving my stuff out of work. So the Fish and Wildlife had to call their unit or whatever to come and take care of this, get rid of this guy. It was. Yeah, super crazy. The bag was so awesome. It was it was total Steven Seagal oh man. I'll look for a picture and show you guys.
I say, did you take it home?
I wanted to because we got to touch this stuff that we brought in, and I'm holding. I'm oh man, he has great taste.
I feel like the one FBI guy was going really hard in the paint when Nicolas Cage first gets out of prison after 8 years. Mm-hmm. And he's like, I hope you get, or he's like, what do you say? He's like, I hope you got raped every day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow.
Yeah, they were
aggressive.
and I thought that was super aggressive because he made a point of not to hurt people. He was just taking money, and this guy was
Nick Cage.
Yeah, and this guy was really you're the worst person in the world. He's okay, dude.
Maybe a pedophile, but it's
exactly.
But still, it's just I hope you got raped every day. Yo.
And I did kind of like the head FBI guy. The guy, he was
except for his stupid hat.
I was about to say.
Yeah, his hat was but he was a likable character. He was actually he was rooting for Nick Cage too, which is kind of cool.
Right.
Towards the end. Yeah. He didn't like him, but he admired him. Yeah.
Yes.
So it was. I thought that chemistry between Nick Cage and that head FBI guy. I thought it was good chemistry.
I kind of wish Riley was in this. The lady in this movie named Riley. I kind of wish she was
the daughter.
No, that's the female.
Oh, right.
She seemed like a likable character. Yes.
The daughter?
No! Get off your phone!
I'm looking for the bag!
You're the problem with today! On your cell phones!
You just turned into Joey Diaz.
I don't know where I went there. Riley. Yeah,
Riley is
the female bank robber.
That was her name? I couldn't remember her name. When they were like, "Oh, Vincent's dead," I'm like, "Who's Vincent?"
Vincent is the main villain.
Yeah, I had no idea who that person was. I thought it was the weird-looking dude, the Ted Nugent-looking guy. But he's a white dude with long hair. Everyone that is Ted Nugent. It was. Yeah, Nick Cage. the chick,
Uh-huh.
Vincent, and the other dude.
Right.
I thought the other
Hoyt.
dude was Vincent. I thought he was Vincent when they were talking about it after Nick Cage got out. Because I just was like, I didn't know. I'm just like, I'm like, what? I'm like, what's going on? I'm just so bad with names.
When he goes to find Hoyt and he breaks in, or Nick Cage is waiting for him at his apartment.
Yes.
And Hoyt walks in with his lunch.
Yeah.
And he's like, drop the bag.
Yeah.
He's like, it's my lunch. Drop the bag. So he drops it and he punches him in the nose.
I thought it was a pretty cool part, like when he confronted Hoyt.
Yeah.
And then Hoyt opens the door.
Yeah.
And the FBI's right there, and Hoyt smiles
Yeah.
and lifts the shotgun.
Right.
Put like 3 shots right in his chest. It was because it gave enough time for Nick Cage to leave. Like there were only a few parts where it was plausible. That's something that this kind of thing can happen.
Oh.
Everything else was just completely outlandish.
So about that scene, yeah, because they shoot Hoyt and Nick Cage jumps out the window. One thing that I do like is that following chase sequence shows just like how janky New Orleans could be. Because he'd be like running on like the back like balconies of like apartment buildings, and like the railings would like fall over and he'd like fall through the stairs. I was like, oh, it is actually that janky.
And actually, it's in that chase scene. So, like, it's Fat Tuesday, so they're is that during Mardi Gras?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like part of Mardi Gras.
That's insensitive.
Was that Obese Tuesday? So, like, he's like weaving through the crowd, and then like like there's people who like have beads and like masks and stuff like that.
The one guy?
Yes.
Oh, come on, man. You like it.
He's like, yo, hey! And I'm like, yeah, let's.
Yeah, that was like that. I always thought about like wanting to go to New Orleans during that time, being like, that might be cool.
Honey, I got this extra part. I'm really gonna wow. I'm gonna stand out. Ah, fuck. We don't know. Just keep it in there.
That made me not want to go down to New Orleans for Fat Tuesday.
It's a good time.
I'm sure it is.
Well, I wasn't. There
I
for
don't
Fat
want
Tuesday, but I was- It's just go. New Orleans is good. Yeah, I don't know if I could ever go there during.
Yeah, I was.
So yeah, I would recommend it. Definitely visit New Orleans. There's no other city like it. Don't go during Mardi Gras or Halloween.
That makes complete sense. Well,
Halloween is basically the exact same thing. People dress up. It just in the fall,
Right,
instead of
yeah.
spring. But just because during those 2 times, it's like nothing but tourists. So
I remember
yeah.
when we went to visit you down there. I got so angry because so many people walk so slow.
Yes.
I'm just like, that's a big.
That's one of my.
Oh, dude, walk the fucking purpose.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm not going to do well in retirement.
Terry, you go, out of my way!
Rewinding a little bit. So when he's visiting Riley, when Nick Cage is visiting Riley at her bar job,
which is a police bar. Like,
yeah.
Weird, but okay.
But so
It made sense. Because she even said, she's like, it's
I know she's trying to be
helping me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, at the beginning, I'm like, cop bar. But after she said that, it made sense.
I just picture you sitting by yourself saying that out loud, like, car.
I don't do anything. What?
Talk to your cat.
I talk, dude.
He's just elbowing the cat.
She's like, I know, right? And I'm just like, what?
We can talk.
He's like, fuck you. I hate the food you give me.
Is it dinner yet?
So Nick Cage, when did he get that package?
Right at the beginning.
Okay, so yeah, he got that package.
Oh, it's at the beginning when he goes to visit his wife.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's in the cop bar and like he's talking bullshit with Riley, and all of a sudden she's like, "Hey!" Like all of a sudden they hear this ringing.
Yeah.
And Riley's like, "Oh, I think your package is ringing."
Yeah.
So he shakes the package and then holds it up to his ear. I'm like, what was the purpose of that?
When you say it, it's like 100 times funnier. Because I remember that.
Right.
I remember just watching it being like,
Yeah, that's what you do.
no, like it didn't really register. It was something weird.
Right.
But now you're saying, I'm thinking like that, like why? Yeah, why did he do that? There was no reason. He's such a. What's that? Is that method acting? What kind of acting is that?
Oh, he's in the league of his own.
Yeah, Nick Cage acting.
Yeah.
You should start school.
Oh, that's.
I said. That's fine.
The daughter spends a good portion of this movie in a trunk.
Rightfully so, am I right?
Sorry, I got
I like how Vincent put in like little glow in the dark stars.
Yeah.
That's a nice touch.
I used to have those in 8th grade on my ceiling. There's tons of them.
You smoked a lot of pot, didn't you?
Not in 8th grade. That was like late.
That was like 8th grade.
Things would have been a lot. Well, what? What's going on? It's fine. We're good.
Gordon Street.
But at times throughout the movie, it seemed like that trunk was huge.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Granted, it was a Crown Vic, which do have large trunks,
Crown Vics,
right.
yeah.
but it's like, it just seems like she had a lot of room to like.
Yeah.
The part where she like kind of hold on.
The phone?
Yeah. So when he
Stretching through the-
yes.
Yeah.
So the Vincent after so I'm assuming he lost his leg because when he got shot in the knee, like they didn't take him to the hospital and got infected.
Yeah.
That's what I assume happened.
Yeah.
So he's like all like long haired and disheveled, and he has a band-aid on, whatever.
Yeah. It's not like
Yeah. I love you. I need you.
no, all right. Here we go. Okay.
My boo. I had a girlfriend that would like call me boo. I did not like it.
It's disappointing. I'm sorry.
Dude.
It always starts with the same letter.
On Facebook, hang out with my boo. And I'm like,
Just turned into a black metal musician.
I hate love and affection. Where was I going with all that? So the guy in the bad idea. So when Vincent decides to pick up that guy from Australia, I felt like he was a little too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I don't think he was actually Australian.
Hey, crikey, mate! I'm a koala.
Oh, man, I got the fella. Now this guy's all getting on the grubby here now. I'm like,
Yeah.
kangaroos and whatnot, koala yummies.
Yeah. I love koala yummies.
Is that the one that came with the little like dip?
No, koala yummies.
Yeah, they came with a
They
dip.
did not come with a dip. They were little koala pieces.
Yes, filled with chocolate.
Yeah, and there was no dip. There was a tall thing. It was kangaroo. Those kangaroo guys. Dunkaroos was the dip.
Maybe you're right.
Of course I'm right. I know my shit.
Do we mention food in every episode?
Probably.
Because I'm fat.
Yeah, because what was the newest episode that came out?
The one before the 50th episode.
The first 10 minutes of the episode are about food. It's all about us talking about food.
Ghost Rider? Spirit of Vengeance or
sounds about
something?
right. Yes.
Justice? Yeah, Ghost Rider. Okay.
But yeah,
Ghost Rider.
it's all food. So when he's talking to when the Australian guy's in the taxi, but yeah, his daughter she somehow
Makes a huge hole in the vinyl.
Yeah, right.
It's like,
But it's, because Vincent sprays the inside of the truck with, I think, sound dampening, proofing, whatever.
Yeah.
And she, picks away at that, which, okay, whatever. But then, I guess those seats just have no padding.
Right.
yeah.
It's just a thin sheet of leather that she, pokes through.
Yeah. It was just dumb.
The dispatch guy.
You listening, Tapioca?
Yeah. That's not the dispatch guy, but yes, that's an awesome line.
Who was that?
That was, so when Nicolas Cage gets in the black cab driver.
Oh, yeah.
It's cab.
Yes. Yeah.
I wrote that down.
But yeah, the dispatch guy is so Cajun.
He was my favorite person besides Nicolas Cage in the movie. I loved him so much. I just loved him when the FBI was yes, investigator officer sir.
Yeah.
I'm just I just want him to forever. I want him to be from.
Just want to put you in a little kettle and boil you up and eat you.
Yes, that's what I want. I need to find him and take him.
Yes, very Cajun. Yes.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
No, there was a cop that pulled Vincent over. I thought that was DJ Qualls. Remember DJ Qualls? Super skinny actor. Super skinny. He was in Armageddon. Oh, was not Armageddon. Oh, what was he in? He's been in some stuff.
I don't think Armageddon.
Let me look him up and see.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sure you. Hey, it's not easier to look up Steven Seagal.
Is his name DJ or is he a DJ?
It's DJ. It's DJ.
That's the question.
No, it's yeah.
His name is DJ?
He is not a DJ.
Oh.
That's not a good picture. I think he just looked very handsome.
So Nick Cage steals a taxi,
Yes.
Look at this.
but then he starts driving like an ass.
Oh, the guy from Road Trip.
Yeah. Well, he's been in
The new guy? Is that the new guy? Right? Who does like the stare?
Yeah. He does the stare, and he is in what's that zombie movie? Not a movie, the TV show. He's like by himself in like Antarctica or something. DJ Qualls is. It's
I
really.
didn't know that was his name.
DJ Qualls!
Okay. I was trying to think of something to do, but it just.
That's alright.
I'm sorry.
The Cage, he hears the dispatcher. It's like he hears that each taxi has a GPS, so they can track it in case it gets stolen.
Right.
And then he steals a taxi. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That and so Nicolas Cage gets arrested multiple times throughout this movie.
Yes.
He escapes very easily
Right.
every time.
Yeah. Like when he was in the elevator with the 2 FBI agents.
Yeah. Yep.
And that one guy was like ribbing him, I thought that was a bottle of rum or whiskey or something. I'm like, Jesus, dude, like, last night must have been rough.
Must have been a rough.
Must have been rough, hey. Mario, Luigi. It's my Italian. Eh?
Ah.
Yeah. I wrote, I would hate that so much. And I really wish I would write more context. I don't do enough context when I write.
So Vincent apparently he faked his own death, and because I guess he owed people money and yada yada, and now he's missing a leg, and he's supposed to be in rough shape. But for a dude who's supposed to be in rough shape, great teeth.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Great teeth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I think at one point they say he's addicted to meth or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you really do that. My throat hurts.
That's okay. Here, have a cough drop.
And also,
That's why I do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I want the people that aren't watching me to know that I was having
ASMR.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna eat this cough drop.
to further your point that the FBI is terrible,
Yes.
at one point Nick Cage is literally in a parade on a float and they can't find him.
No, yeah.
And that's like everyone's in masks, he's not.
I would hate to be down there during that time with all the parades and floats and like be a taxi driver or like even driving in general. It's
so
like when they had to stop.
I had that thought can you imagine how shitty it must have been to film it during Mardi Gras?
Oh, no way.
What were the drinks?
Hand grenades.
Yeah. Hand grenades, dude. Is that the one that you can order the rest of? Like you can like order
Yes.
like a pouch of it?
Yep.
Oh, dude, what? Oh,
We should do that one of these days.
Oh, we should have a. Oh. I might have to take an Uber here. Shit will fuck you up.
I live here.
Yeah, it's Wait, aren't there hurricanes too?
Yes.
Hurricane.
Yeah, the
I only
big
know
ones are
hurricanes.
hand grenades, hurricanes, zombies.
I only have heard of hurricane.
Village. I don't know if it's the same, but Village Squire
Those
sells a
zombies.
zombie.
Yeah.
and those are so good.
You know where we should go?
Where's that?
I think it's in River Grove, Illinois.
Where's that?
It's there. And
Sassy boy.
yeah. It I forget what. It's a Hawaiian tiki bar. Halakiki or something.
Oh, you are so racist right now.
I don't care.
Wait, what?
I'm just mixing every. Some of their drinks, they're crazy strong and they're super like rum 3. What's that rum? The 3.
Oh, the Bacardi
351 or
yeah, something like that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, they put like three shots. You don't taste any alcohol.
Right.
That's the scariest part of those.
3 dots in a dash in the city. Fucking awesome.
Dude, I'm sure it's great, but you gotta go to the city for it.
Right.
Dude, this one's in the suburbs, man.
Yeah.
You're telling me you want to go to the city and have to deal with driving around that?
That one has really good appetizers, though.
You know what? So this place opened in the 70s, and all their menu
Hasn't changed.
Just booze. It used to. I think that changed like a year or two ago. It used to be just booze, and they would put pretzels on your table. That was it.
I would be surprised
It
if
was
like
awesome.
they're like chef died. It's like, well, there's no more food.
Dude, I remember I went there once during winter, and I forgot I wasn't driving luckily, but we were just guy pulled in the entire parking lot. I don't know if they changed it. It used to be just rocks,
Oh, like a gravel.
but like big rocks.
Off-roading.
And like a week before it rained, and it was winter, and then it was a sheet of ice. So imagine a parking lot, big rocks, filled with cars, and everyone's getting fucking wasted in the bar. It was.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, come on, dude, it was crazy. It was good times though. We got a car accident afterwards, so yeah, it was great.
So Vincent thinks that Nick Cage kept this $10 million from the bank heist that they showed at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
But he, in fact, burned the money.
Yes.
So,
yeah, he burned it. Right?
Yeah.
See, I really thought they were going to say he didn't.
That's what I thought too.
Even like the last minute, I thought.
I mean, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
What's the movie? We're at the very end. Where the burglars break into his house?
Oh, is that trespass?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just remember the end where like they hit the fake wall.
Right.
Yeah.
Cash falls.
So Nick Cage, he's like, okay, I'll come up with this $10 million so I can get my daughter back. So then he breaks into that other bank and burns.
Same bank.
Same bank. That's right. Same bank.
Yep.
Burns a hole in the.
That was really neat.
It was. You know what? I must say, I'm like, okay, that's. They thought that through.
Yeah.
So he burns a hole in the floor of the vault where all the gold bars is, and then he melts the gold.
Yes.
And then the gold melts down
into a perfect ball.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
No, it totally looked like shit.
No, it looked like shitty lumps.
I know, but
it looked like shit. Literal shit.
How quickly he was able to just grab it and go is what I'm
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
the fact that when they're leaving, he's just dragging.
yes.
the bag.
Okay, that was my thing.
Well, imagine you're melting metals, your molten gold.
Right.
Molten gold. Are you telling me it's gonna solidify that quickly?
Yeah, well, it fell in the water.
Yeah, it was falling in the
Oh,
water.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, because I had the same thought process. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, no, it didn't fall in
Yeah,
water.
I guess.
But she doesn't.
She doesn't help.
Riley doesn't help him carry it at all.
It's because she's a woman. Hashtag me too.
Yeah.
I really hope we get a nasty comment on that one.
Hashtag fucking help me carry this heavy ass gold.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah.
Well, that's it. So, I think Nick Cage needed $3 million for Vincent. As that's why I have
Yeah,
I don't
it
remember
was
that.
something.
No, I thought he promised him $10 million.
No, it was a total of 10.
Oh, yeah.
They were each gonna get 3.
Yeah.
And Nick Cage was gonna get like the 4. It was gonna
They originally stole 10.
Right.
But there was 3 or 4 of them. So
There's 4 of them.
They were gonna. It was gonna be like they were
2 point.
They were gonna split it up a certain amount. They didn't really say the way they were gonna split it, but it was kind of like you owe me this much.
Right, yeah,
so
that was
you don't
his
really
share.
know like how much who was gonna get what.
So I have written down he needed $3 million. But it seemed like he stole so much gold.
He stole whole pallet space.
Well, do you remember he did say like during when he was in jail for 8 years, he thought about he wanted to go back and get that.
Yeah.
So he already had the plan of how to do it, and why go in there you're not. I mean, you gotta take as much as you can.
I mean, you gotta think about something in prison, in between the rapings.
I don't know what's the problem.
I don't have any more notes except for the one. So at the end of the movie, like when all is well and stuff like that, and he's hanging out in his like little trailer camper thing.
Oh, yeah.
Where Riley and his daughter are meeting, and they didn't need to put this line in there. It's just like Nick Cage is cooking, and his daughter's like, "I'll call hazmat." He's like, "Oh," she's like, "You're cooking again."
Yeah.
It's just like, dude, it's like such like a shitty '90s sitcom.
It's like I hated her already.
Yeah.
And that just made it even more.
Yeah.
There was no redeeming for her. So I was really hoping when the car got set on fire, she was still in the trunk, and then Nick Cage just remember driving it into the lake. I was like, yeah, she's gonna burn and die. Ah!
No.
Well,
I know, but
But I'm like, yeah, that's what I had to have that written down. Well, cause like that kind of, I'm like, why is he? I understand, Jeremy, but it seemed like that was very risky.
I feel like driving a burning taxi into the water to put out the fire.
And I feel like he
there's a better
just saved her too. I mean, it's a
Right.
movie, of course.
When he also potentially throws the gold into the lake.
Yes.
That editing was also super weird.
Yeah.
Where it's like, throw it. No, don't throw it. Throw it.
Yeah.
Throw it. Don't throw it. Throw it. And it's,
I'd rather they told him to like do it once to pretend and go sit down, and he did it like 6 times because he's just Nick Cage, and that's what he does.
I'm really gonna milk for this. That's all I have.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Has anyone's opinion really changed? Or?
No.
Okay, me neither.
yeah, like I'm still on the fence and would
Yeah.
lean towards no just because the daughter is.
Right.
Yeah, like I said, it was like a fun little movie, but it's not like anything great. So.
Trivia! Yes. Not much. I didn't realize this was the same director as Con Air.
Oh,
Simon West.
huh.
Interesting.
And Nicolas Cage's character picks up a stuffed teddy bear as a gift for his daughter, which he also does in Con Air.
That is true.
Huh.
Except in this one, she didn't like it.
Correct. I'm not 7 anymore. Flawless. The movie's initial title was Medallion. Yeah. I mean, Medallion and Stolen are both not great.
Yeah.
Budget for this was $15 million.
Wow, that's not very much.
Wow, yeah.
I New Orleans.
My God.
I mean, but there's no like CG. There's no.
That's true.
I mean, I feel like the biggest expense was throwing a taxi in a lake.
Yeah.
Budget.
We only got one taxi. We gotta make it count. I'm sorry. What?
Budget 15.
47 million.
23 million.
17.
Yeah.
So I did a little bit better, but I'm not a fan. And that's actually all I have.
Well, there we go.
Beer.
Ooh, yes. That was good. I liked it. Oh, you rating? Oh.
You want me to put a number to this?
Yeah, I would give this a 3.25. It's good. I liked it. Not fantastic, but yeah.
Solid.
Yeah.
3.5.
Yeah, I think I do 3.5.
That will do it for this time.
Mm-hmm.
Next time we will be talking about the frozen ground.
Frozen ground.
Is it the or just?
It's
frozen?
I think it's just.
I think it's the frozen ground.
Okay.
I think it's just frozen ground. Like Cher.
Oh!
Oh, you mean it's not the share?
Hi, my name is the Cher.
It's me, the sheriff. Okay. Cool. That'll do it. Pee-pee.
Oh,
no!
Top 3.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Go ahead.
Oh God. Okay. Mandy. Firebirds. Con Air.
Is Con Air usually in your top 3?
Nope.
Okay. Like, Mandy, Con Air, Wicker Man.
2 Con Airs, okay. Mandy, Vampire's Kiss, and that third spot is always the hardest for me. You know what? I'll say Wicker Man.
All 3. Oh wait. Oh no. So 3 Mandys and
2 Con Airs,
2 Wicker Mans. Whew.
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk it? What?
No, nothing. I mean, if you, no, whatever.
Eat your cough drop. Go pee-pee. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, probably mostly gentlemen, best thing you can do is support us and like us and comment on each specific kind of platform that you can. If you're going to watch us on YouTube, subscribe and like us and comment. If you're going to listen to us, probably listen on YouTube at a Podcast Addict and Stitcher and like, comment, and then we'll see you then. I only got 3 more seconds. Bye-bye.